Hello everyone, let's see how to create a GitHub profile today using the GitHub. So firstly, you should log into your GitHub. So basically you can log into github.com and then you can log into your profile using your username and password. So this is my username, Sandeep-Akka. So you can just copy the username for future use. And then I'm going to create a new profile, a repository. I'm just clicking on the new repository now, and here is a page where you will be able to create a new repository. So the repository name should be same as the username in order to create your profile. And here you can see that you will be able to create a GitHub profile README file for this particular profile when you use the same username as a repository name. So username and repository name both should be same, and then now I am going to add the description for this particular repository. So for time being, I'm just adding a GitHub profile, so you can add any description accordingly. And we have two options, one is public and one is private. You should always check it as a public because in order to, if someone wants to see it, the repository should be in the public. And I'm clicking on the add readme and then I'll be clicking on the create repository. So now our repository will be created with the same name as of our profile. So you can see now the GitHub repository has been created here along with the readme file. Now I'll be going and I'll be adding the piece of code that how my GitHub profile look like. So I've just edited it, and here I need to generate the code, and then I need to put it here so that my profile looks good. So I'm just navigating to GitHub profile generator. I'm just searching it. So there are a lot of options to generate a GitHub profile. I'll be going with the first option from the Google, which is like GitHub profile README generator. Using this particular page, now I will be creating a GitHub profile. So title, I'm just giving it as a name. It's Sandeep-Akka. The subtitle can be anything. It basically defines what you are basically doing, something like that. So I just created a subtitle as I'm working as an SDET. I just created some cute text. This basically can be generated by using a ChatGPT, or either you can copy it from any other sources basically. So now I'm going to add the data. So if you have anything where you are currently working on any projects, you can mention your project name and project link, and how to reach me. I'm just giving my email ID here, whether how they can basically contact, and you can fill up all other details if you have any articles or anything. And related to skills, you can just add whatever all skills you are aware of. I'm just adding Python, Java, C language. And if you're aware of any other language, you can just check those particular skills. And if you're good at front-end development, or if you're good at back-end development, you can basically select those details here. And if you're aware of mobile app development, you can create them. And if you're aware of AI or ML, you can select those things. And if you have worked on databases, you can basically select the databases, related databases as well. So I worked on Postgres, I know the Redis, so I'm just selecting these two as part of the databases, and Elasticsearch as well, which is basically for log analysis. And Grafana is a data dashboard, which is basically used for data visualization. So I worked on it, I've selected it. And related to DevOps, CI/CD, I have selected Jenkins, Docker. And if you have worked on AWS, you can select AWS as well. And Kubernetes, Bash, all these are the different tools used by the DevOps. Now going back to testing. So if you have worked on any other testing frameworks, then you can select them. I'm selecting Selenium, and I'll be selecting Cypress and the Mocha framework. And if you're aware of any softwares, you can select them. If not, you can just, and I mean, you need not to check anything here. So Figma is a tool that's basically used by the product designers to generate the screens, how the web pages should look like basically. So I'm just selecting it. So if you're aware of any automation, you can select them, and anything related to Linux, GitHub is a version control. So I'm selecting GitHub as well because I've worked on these things. And then if you have any social media where you're using your GitHub or Dev, where you basically post some articles or LinkedIn profile or Facebook profile, you can basically add them. So I'm copying my GitHub profile now. So this is my GitHub profile. I have copied it, and then I'm trying to paste the GitHub URL there. And then I'll be logging to my LinkedIn account to get my profile. So I am just trying to log into my GitHub account now. So I've logged into the account, and then I'm just copying my profile as well. So I copied my profile now, and then I'm going to paste it here. And then you can basically add a different uh, either Twitter or any Instagram related things. If you have anything related to social media and related to HackerRank, LeetCode, HackerYearth, and if you have a Discord, then you can basically add them everything here. And there are fewer add-ons. You can basically check them. So you can basically check display visitor count badge or display GitHub trophies, and you can even select display GitHub profile stat cards, and you can display your top skills as well, and whatever required you can basically select them, and then finally you will be able to generate the readme file. So we are basically getting an error. So we should basically, instead of the complete URL, we should just provide the username here for the GitHub. So it's done. I'm going to generate a readme file now. Yes, readme file has been generated successfully. You can just copy whole code now. So I copied it, and then I'm trying to paste it into the notepad. So this is the basic uh, the code that has been generated as part of HTML. Now I'll be placing it in the GitHub README file. So before that, I'll be adding an image to this particular profile. So for that, I'll be writing some HTML syntax. You can basically copy the same thing. So basically, I'm trying to align the image to the right, and then making the width of that particular image, how it should basically look like, and then I'm basically adding the source where basically the URL of that particular image has to be placed. So I will go to the Google and try to find some image, GIF image, which I basically need to put it here. I'm searching for the image and I'm using this image. I'm just copying this particular URL, and then I'm trying to paste within the quotations of src, and finally I'm copying the whole code and then moving into my GitHub profile. uh, uh, in the readme file, I'm just replacing the whole content here, and then I'm committing my changes. I'm just checking how it looks like. This is how it looks like basically. Hey, hi. and then the description which we have given, and all the trophies. And connect with me, we have given the LinkedIn profile and all languages and tools and most used languages, and everything will be displayed here. And finally, you need to commit the changes in order to display. So I'm committing my changes here. So I've committed the changes now. And if you go to your GitHub account, then you'll be seeing this page where you're briefing the profile, how it has to look basically. That's all for today. Thank you.